Welcome to the session and welcome to the India's most comprehensive preparation platform, that is the BYJU'S Exam Prep. And yes guys, today we three, yes, me, MN Ramesh Sir and Abhinav Negi Sir are live in front of you because last 3 crucial, most important months of your preparation are left, and there are 3 important points that we thought we should provide you as an advice so that you don't spoil your preparation. You have worked hard in past several months, but this is the time to capitalize and actually work on your preparation. What are those 3 points? And other than 3 points, there's a big announcement for all engineers, whatever your branch may be. So stay tuned and we are going to talk about all these parameters.
Okay, so guys, a river cut down the rock. A river cut down the rock not because of its power, but because of its continuous persistence. And we hope that from last many months you are following the same persistence, same consistency for your GATE exam, and we will make sure that the next 3 months are even more brighter and more fruitful. So for the next 3 months, we all three here from the studio number 3, the 3 champions with the 3 tips. So one by one we'll be going with the 3 tips. First of all, I'll be going with the tip or the thing that what to do with the uncovered syllabus till now. Then I guess MN Sir.
Yeah.
MN Sir will be telling you about the perfect revision strategy for your syllabus, and then the Rakesh Sir will be telling you about your mock test and how to attempt it and how to analyze it. So keep sharing guys so that more students can get benefited. Over to MN Sir.
Yes guys, whenever your preparation started, last 3 months is very crucial. So what you are going to do in the last 3 months, that fine tuning decides what your rank is. So we are here, all 3 of us, with 3 different points to tell you how best or how effectively you can utilize these last 3 months. In fact, what you must do in the last 3 months, that is the importance of this session. If you are an aspirant to crack the GATE exam in 2023, you must watch this session to understand what are these 3 points and how you have to implement that. Here we are, and we can see the points also. What are the points we are covering here? So before that, yes guys, you must know, those who are aiming for 2024, you must know that there is a workshop going to be happen on 15th November 8 p.m. If you want to register, you can register. You will get all the details, what are all the things you have to do for cracking this 2024 for
This
second year and third year.
Not on YouTube.
Yeah, it is not on YouTube. It is going to be on app. You have to download and you have to register for this event. Yes, about MMC.
Sir,
Okay. It's not this way. So guys, this is the mega mock challenge. Okay, you can give the exam from 15th November to 22nd November. This will be again on the app. And guys, most of you are thinking that the benefit is that you can be aware about your mistakes, how much you are scoring and all that. Yes, that is one type of thing.
It is free.
It is free. Yes, and the second advantage is that thousands of students are giving this exam in every branch. So you can analyze yourself that where you are among your competition. Okay, what percentile you are getting, what marks you are getting, and how far or how near you are with your target marks. Okay, then guys, we are having one more thing. Where is the remote, sir? Okay. Now the table of content, what we are going to do today, Rakesh sir will be telling about this.
So number 1, Abhinav sir is going to speak a very important point, because this is the phase mid-November where you might be in a phase that lots of syllabus is left. So how to balance the preparation along with the revision, along with the mock test, right? If you focus only on syllabus completion, you might miss out on the revision part. So how to complete the remaining syllabus, how much weightage to be given to that, and then mixed with it, secondly, MN Sir is going to come and talk about a smart revision plan. There can be several revision plans, but what is a smart revision plan? So systematically, first Abhinav Sir will focus on syllabus completion, and once you're clear with the idea of syllabus completion, there will be a smart revision plan that MN Sir is going to talk about, and after that, parallel with revision, you are going to appear in the several mock tests. Right, but many a time students are demotivated because of the less marks, and because of that one single demotivation, they lose their efficiency, they lose their confidence. So how to maximize your marks in the mock test, I'm going to come and speak about that. So one by one, these are going to be the 3 important success tips, important for last 3 months. क्योंकि आखिरी में सर यही होता है,
बिल्कुल
कंप्लीट करें, ठीक है, चीजों को रिवाइज करें और मॉक टेस्ट में अपने आप को प्रूव करके दिखाएं. लास्ट में ये सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी है आपके लिए.
Okay.
Yes, these are the 3 important things you must do to get a very good rank, and we are going to explain how these things has to be done. So let's start.
Okay, of course.
Students are waiting. Guys, one small request: you please keep sharing it to other students. Let everyone know this. so that everyone gets benefited.
Yes, sure. Thank you.
Carry on.
Okay. So guys, are you ready with the first topic? And that topic is what to do about the topic that are still not covered. Okay. There might be 20%, 30%, 40% things that you have not covered till now. So what to do, sir? Sir, should I go with the syllabus that I have not covered till now? Or should I focus on the remaining things that I have already studied, but I have to revise that? Okay, so this is the dilemma between the students. So सब ready? एक बार फटाफट से comment section में बता देना यार. ओके और सेशन को शेयर कर देना ताकि आपके जो फेलो आपके दोस्त हैं वो भी इस सेशन का फायदा उठा सकें. और परफेक्ट देखो, हम तीनों यहाँ पे ऐसे ही नहीं आ गए, पूरा परफेक्ट एक होमवर्क करके आए हैं. हर एक पॉइंट पर हम तीनों ने डिस्कस किया है, लेट नाइट मीटिंग्स हुई हैं, उसके बाद हर एक चीज यहाँ पर लिखी गई है ताकि स्टूडेंट्स को डायरेक्टली वो बेनिफिट कर सके. ठीक है, तो पहली चीज पे चलते हैं जो मैं डील करूंगा, दैट इज व्हाट टू डू अबाउट द इनकम्प्लीट सिलेबस. ओके, तो इस पे चलते हैं, लेकिन उससे पहले सिलेबस इनकम्प्लीट कैसे कवर करना है सिलेबस को, या सारा सिलेबस कवर करना है कि जितना बचा हुआ था उसी को रिवीजन करें. उससे पहले मैं एक चीज आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि ऐसा नहीं है कि 100% सिलेबस करना बहुत ही जरूरी है. Even the student who is getting rank 1, rank 5, rank 50, rank 72, rank 100 might be he has not covered a particular topic from a particular subject. ऐसा नहीं कि वो भी 100% करके जा रहा है. This is about the smart work. Before coming to all this, because I know there are 4 types of students who have covered less than 20% syllabus, okay, who have covered 20 to 40% syllabus, who have covered 40 to 70% syllabus, or 70 to 100% syllabus. So for every student I'll be telling you, but before that let me tell you one thing, that should we cover 100% syllabus या जितना पढ़ा है उतने को करके जाएं. तो एक चीज सुनो, what is the 60% of 90? 60% of 90, so 60% of 90 is 54. Okay, what is all this I will tell you later. Just till then concentrate on the maths. सिर्फ मैथ्स पे देखो ये है क्या चीज, इसका कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है बाद में बताऊंगा. Now what is 90% of 80? 90% of 80 is 72. That means if you have covered 90% syllabus but you have not revised it well, you have not given the proper test, so your efficiency will be around 60% only because you have not revised it. So अगर आपने 90% syllabus भी किया लेकिन उसको आउटपुट आपका सिर्फ 60% आ रहा है, so you will get only 54 marks. But आपने 90% सिलेबस नहीं किया, आपने 80% सिलेबस ही किया, पर उसका रिवीजन भी किया था, उसका मॉक टेस्ट भी दिया था, वहां पर आपने शॉर्ट नोट्स को अपना पढ़ा भी था, तो 90% अगर उसका आप कन्वर्ट कर ले जाते हैं तो दैट इज 72 मार्क्स. सो माइट बी अ स्टूडेंट ए who is covering 90% syllabus may be getting less marks in the GATE exam, and who is only covering 80% syllabus but with large efficiency will be getting more marks. So this is a combination of both covering syllabus and simultaneously how much you are converting that you have studied. तो दोनों चीज का कॉम्बिनेशन है. सबसे पहले मैं बात करता हूं जिनका 20% से भी सिलेबस कम कंप्लीट हुआ है. तो सी we here in the BYJU'S or BYJU'S Exam Prep, we are not giving any false motivation to anybody. See, अगर आपका 20% से भी कम सिलेबस हुआ है ना, so many people will tell that do this will get rank 1. But let me tell you the truth. Just decide कि आप 2023 पे ही फोकस करना चाहते हैं या 2024 पे भी, क्योंकि एक सिचुएशन ऐसी भी होगी कि यदि मैंने आपको बहुत ज्यादा मोटिवेट कर दिया और आप 2023 के पीछे चले तो आप 100% सिलेबस कवर नहीं कर पाओगे. दिस इज द हार्श फैक्ट और हार्श ट्रूथ और द करेक्ट ट्रूथ. तो आप 100% सिलेबस कवर नहीं कर पाओगे. इससे बेटर है कि मैं अभी से अपना टारगेट डिसाइड कर लूं कि 2024, और ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको 1 ईयर पूरा रुकना पड़ेगा. इन बिटवीन देयर मेनी अदर एग्जाम्स लाइक बार्क, okay, or there are state service examination, bar, PSU which are taking their own exams like HPCL and BHEL. So अगर आप हड़बड़ी में 2023 पे जाते हैं और हर एक कॉन्सेप्ट को आप डेप्थ में नहीं जाते हैं ना, तो बेटर है कि मैं अपने फोकस चेंज कर लूं. और ये नहीं कि 2024 वाला गेटी मई, अप्रैल, जुलाई, अगस्त, मेनी PSUs, बार्क विच टेक देयर ओन एग्जाम, तो बेटर मैं वहां पे फोकस करूं क्योंकि आपने अभी तक बहुत कम पढ़ा है. ठीक है, हमेशा याद रखना व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन गेट एंड ESE. Let me finish it in just one single straight line. That is my own line. Copyright है उसके पास मेरा. GATE is the vertical depth of the syllabus. GATE asks conceptual things but to the depth, guys. गेट कवर करता है वर्टिकल डेप्थ ऑफ सिलेबस. इंजीनियरिंग सर्विस एग्जामिनेशन, स्टेट सर्विस एग्जामिनेशन, दे कवर द हॉरिजॉन्टल डेप्थ ऑफ द सिलेबस. वो वास्टनेस पे जाते हैं. माइट बी इंजीनियरिंग सर्विस ऑब्जेक्टिव एग्जाम में बहुत ज्यादा डेप्थ पे नहीं जाएगा, लेकिन वो वास्ट एरिया कवर करेगा. और गेट कॉन्सेप्चुअल थिंग्स को नीचे वर्टिकल डेप्थ तक जाएगा. तो बेटर है जिनका अभी तक स्टार्ट भी नहीं किया है प्रिपरेशन, वो बेटर है कि अपना फोकस चेंज कर लें, क्योंकि 2023 में बहुत अच्छा रैंक तो नहीं ला पाओगे. हाँ, कट ऑफ क्लियर हो जाएगा, माइट बी और सिलेक्टेड इन एनआईटी, बट अगर आपका ड्रीम है आईआईटी, आईएससी और पीएसयू, तो वो आपसे बेटर है कि अपना फोकस चेंज करो. 2024 पे वो फोकस कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट, जिनका 20 to 40% सिलेबस कवर हो चुका है, वो क्या करें? तो देखो, डिसेंट मार्क्स, एक डिसेंट रैंक आपका आ सकता है. ठीक है, मैथ्स एंड एप्टीट्यूड ओनली विल बी कवरिंग 28% ऑफ द सिलेबस. और अगर आपका 40% के आसपास हुआ है, इसमें 28% मैथ्स एंड एप्टीट्यूड, आई डोंट फाइंड अ सिंगल रीजन विद इन 2 or 3 weeks यू कैन कवर बोथ ऑफ दीज थिंग्स. और दैट विल लीड टू 68% और 60% ऑफ द कंप्लीशन ऑफ द सिलेबस. एंड देन if you revise well and give proper test, then you can get a decent rank. Might be if your efficiency is high, you will be getting a specialization in IIT. तो इन वाले बच्चों को एक अच्छा मेहनत करेंगे, पुशअप करेंगे, स्पेसिफाइड डायरेक्शन में जाएंगे तो कर सकते हैं. उसके बाद एक और तरीका आएगा कि यार सर मेरा 30% सिलेबस हो चुका है, आई हैव 6 to 7 सब्जेक्ट्स लेफ्ट, तो मैं 6 से 7 सब्जेक्ट पे पढ़ने जाऊं क्या? बेटर है आप 2-3 सब्जेक्ट स्किप कर लो, 4 सब्जेक्ट पे ही फोकस करो, वो आपको ज्यादा आउटपुट देगा गेट एग्जाम में. अदरवाइज आप 6 to 7 सब्जेक्ट्स पे जाओगे, अच्छे से डेप्थ पढ़ोगे नहीं, गेट आज द वर्टिकल डेप्थ ऑफ सिलेबस, आपका एफिशिएंसी ज्यादा आएगा नहीं. तो बेटर है कि जितना रिमेनिंग था ना, उसमें मैथ्स एप्टीट्यूड तो कर लो, और 2-3 सब्जेक्ट्स यू कैन स्किप, और रिमेनिंग सब्जेक्ट्स को स्ट्रॉन्ग करके जाओ. बेटर है कि 100 मार्क्स को कवर करने से अच्छा मैं 80 मार्क्स के पीछे जाऊं और वहां से अपना मार्क्स आउटपुट करूं. इसके बाद वो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, ये टेस्ट सीरीज भी देंगे ऑफकोर्स एट द एंड, to capitalize the things that they have studied in the last 3 months. Next, 40 to 70% में एक 60 to 40 रूल है मेरे पास, बहुत अच्छा. 60-40 रूल क्या है कि on every branch, in every subject, 60% सिलेबस से 90% क्वेश्चन आते हैं एंड 40% सिलेबस से 10% क्वेश्चन आते हैं. तो उनके जितने भी रिमेनिंग सब्जेक्ट्स थे, उनको सारे कंप्लीट करने हैं, उनको स्किप नहीं करना है. 2-3 सब्जेक्ट्स, दे आर इन ए गुड सिचुएशन, उनको स्किप नहीं करना है. उनको जितना भी सिलेबस रिमेनिंग था उसका 90% वाला कंप्लीट कर देना है, जिसमें से 90% क्वेश्चन आते हैं. ठीक है, प्रद्युमन, एवरीबॉडी, देखो आपके डाउट्स भी होंगे, मोस्ट ऑफ योर डाउट्स विल बी covered when we all three will be taking the session, and still if there's something unanswered we will reply at the end. Okay Pradyuman? Okay, good evening Dreamer, everybody, hello. ठीक है, तो इनको तो 60-40 रूल करना है. 60% ऑफ सिलेबस में से 90% क्वेश्चन आते हैं, तो उनको रिमेनिंग जितना भी था उसका ये 60% सिलेबस करना है, तो उनका 90% कवर हो जाएगा. इसके बाद रिवीजन और टेस्ट सीरीज करना है. प्रॉपर रिवीजन कैसे करना है एमएन सर आपको अभी डिटेल में बताएंगे. टेस्ट सीरीज कैसे करना है राकेश सर अभी आपको डिटेल में बताएंगे. इसके बाद 70 to 100% सिलेबस पे मैं आता हूं, जिनका 70 to 100% सिलेबस हो चुका है. उससे पहले जस्ट अ स्मॉल स्टोरी ऑफ 90 सेकेंड्स. सी, इन एग्जामिनेशन सपोज योर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, जो भी आपने क्वेश्चन देखा, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन नहीं आता या आपको सिलेबस पढ़ता ही नहीं उसका, रॉन्ग और अनअटेम्प्टेड. क्वेश्चन 2 भी आपको नहीं आता, क्वेश्चन 3 भी आपको नहीं आता, क्वेश्चन 4 भी नहीं आता, भाई एकदम स्टूडेंट होपलेस हो जाता है. ठीक है, और वो रिमेनिंग 61 क्वेश्चंस को और 60 क्वेश्चंस को भी कॉन्फिडेंस से सॉल्व करने की हिम्मत नहीं रखता है. तो जब आपके पहला गलत हो गया, सेकंड क्वेश्चन रॉन्ग, थर्ड क्वेश्चन रॉन्ग, फोर्थ क्वेश्चन रॉन्ग, ये आपको नहीं आता है, तो ट्रिक फॉर द 5th क्वेश्चन इज कूल रहना है. ठीक है, क्योंकि पैनिक होके आपके रिमेनिंग पेपर भी खराब हो जाएगा. लेकिन अगर क्वेश्चन 1 सही हो गया, ये आपको आता है, कॉन्फिडेंट हो, क्वेश्चन 2 भी आपने सॉल्व कर दिया, क्वेश्चन 3 ऑल्सो यू हैव सॉल्व, क्वेश्चन 4 ऑल्सो यू हैव सॉल्व, देन द ट्रिक फॉर द क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 इज टू बी सुपर कूल. आपको एक्साइटेड भी नहीं हो जाना, यार मेरा तो हो गया पीएसयू, मेरा तो एमटेक हो गया, देयर इज 90% पेपर स्टिल लेफ्ट. तो वहां पे ट्रिक है कि सुपर कूल रहना है. उसी तरीके से जो अभी इस वाली सिचुएशन में है, ये सबसे डेंजरस सिचुएशन है. आप ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस में नहीं आ सकते. लास्ट 3 मंथ्स में बहुत सारी रैंक शफल होंगी. जो डिजर्व कर रहा होगा भी 2000 रैंक, अगर उसने अच्छे से पढ़ा 3 महीने तो वो डबल डिजिट रैंक मारेगा. और अगर कोई ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट में आ गया जो डबल डिजिट रैंक डिजर्व करता था, माइट बी ही गोज टू 2000 रैंक और 1500 रैंक. सो ये बहुत क्रिटिकल केस है. यहां पे ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस में नहीं आना है. द ट्रिक हियर इज टू बी सुपर कूल. इन दोनों को कूल रहना है, इसको सुपर कूल रहना है. और जो लीड इसने अभी तक ले रखी थी उसको मेंटेन रखना है. गेट इज अ मैराथन एग्जाम. मैराथन है ये, 100 मीटर रेस नहीं है, T20 नहीं है, 1 ईयर का कंप्लीट मैराथन है. और लॉन्ग रेस में आप देखते हैं ना, भाग रहा होता है, भाग रहा होता है, भाग रहा होता है एक एथलीट, और सडनली जो थर्ड और फोर्थ में आ रहा होता है वो लीड कर ले जाता है आखिरी लैप में, आखिरी बाउंड्री लाइन के पास. तो वो नहीं करने देना है आपको. ठीक है, उतने ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस में आपको नहीं आना है. ठीक है, तो आपका सिलेबस ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीट है. ठीक है, विद इन नेक्स्ट 2-3 वीक्स यू कैन कवर योर एंटायर सिलेबस. ठीक है, कंप्लीट आपका सिलेबस है. आपको रिवीजन पे ज्यादा फोकस करना है और आपको फुल लेंथ टेस्ट भी देना है और सब्जेक्ट वाइज टेस्ट भी देना है, बिकॉज यू हैव टाइम. नाउ लिसन टू मी वन थिंग वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. भाई जो ये लोग है ना, MN सर, ये जो ये लोग है ना, इन्होंने अपने सिलेबस अभी रिसेंटली कवर किया है लास्ट 3-4 मंथ्स में. इनको रिवीजन और टेस्ट सीरीज का जरूरत है. पर ये जो बच्चा है ना सर, इसने अपना सिलेबस मार्च से पढ़ना स्टार्ट कर दिया था, तो इसको तो ज्यादा जरूरत है रिवीजन का, क्योंकि इसने बहुत पहले पढ़ा था. इसको रिवीजन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसलिए मैं यहां पे सब्जेक्ट टेस्ट भी इंक्लूड कर रहा हूं, क्योंकि ही हैज कवर्ड हिज सिलेबस फ्रॉम मार्च, फरवरी और समथिंग. ही रिक्वायर्स मोर रिवीजन देन दीज 2 स्टूडेंट्स, बिकॉज दीज 2 स्टूडेंट्स दे हैव प्रिपेयर्ड देयर मोस्ट ऑफ सिलेबस इन लास्ट 3-4 मंथ्स. एग्री करते हैं एवरीबॉडी? ओके, तो ये आपको अनकवर्ड सिलेबस के साथ करना है. वी ऑलवेज हियर गिव द रियलिस्टिक टिप्स दैट विल हेल्प यू टू गेट अ ऑथेंटिक रिजल्ट. ठीक है, नो फॉल्स मोटिवेशन, नो फॉल्स डिमोटिवेशन, वट एवर द करेक्ट थिंग्स वी गिव यू हियर. सो नाउ एवरीबॉडी, आर यू रेडी फॉर द नेक्स्ट थिंग? एंड दैट इज टेकन बाय MN सर फॉर द रिवीजन. ओके, so guys, please share the sessions to everybody so that everybody can join. Okay, so मैं सही लिया?
Yeah, perfect it is. This is what actually required. First coverage of the syllabus. You have to complete the syllabus. Once you have done with your syllabus, and Abhinav sir has given the breaking of the syllabus also for those who have completed 20%, 40%, 60%. That's really useful because all students will not be at same pace. Some of you must have completed 50%, some of you must have completed only 60%, like that. So for every student, all the points are covered. Now I'll take up what should be the revision strategy. So in fact, I have broken this revision part into 2 parts. One is why revision is required first of all. Okay. First, why revision is required? Yeah. See, everybody will say why you have to revise, you have to revise. And students' point of view, their focus is mostly always to complete the syllabus. They always want to listen to the lectures. They always want to read the theory because they are in a mood to complete the syllabus. As Abhinav was just telling you, in the GATE examination, finally, 90% of the questions will come from the 60% of the syllabus. So if you are perfect with that 60% of the syllabus, there are high chances that you can answer most of the questions. So you have to revise. Why you have to revise? First thing is you may be going through the syllabus along, you have been covering the syllabus entirely, but fine. How far you are remembering those things? How far you can recollect them? So that is what the need of revision here. So first point to revise is to recall. You must have gone through the syllabus, you must have attended the classes, but can you recall what you understood, what you learned in the examination or not? That is very important. If you can recall the things, yes, you are at a good place. To recall the things what you learned, you have to revise many times. You may be thinking that yes, I understood, but after understanding or after learning the things, when you start writing the questions or start answering the questions, then you will find some difficulty sometimes that I may be not able to recall it. So if you do the revision perfectly many times, if you revise the concepts once again, twice, thrice, then it is easy for you to recall the things. The second point why revision has to be done is to remember. Sometimes you come across the formula, right? You use the formula, but after a month or 2, all subjects cannot be done simultaneously. One subject is over, after that another subject, after that. By the time you are doing the third subject, you may be forgetting the formulas of the first subject. So to remember, if you do the revision again and again, you will remember the things. You will never forget the things. So all important formulas, all important concepts, the tips, the shortcuts, you have to remember. Some things also have to be remembered. See, always learning the concept is very important, but at the same time, some things have to be by-hearted. Like some formulas need to be by-hearted. So those things to remember, you have to do it again and again. And the third thing why you need to revise the subject is to reduce the anxiety and the stress. Generally, if you go directly to the examination, you may be in a little confusion whether I can answer any question or not, whether I can solve all the questions or not, am I really confident or not. Students may feel little less confident when they go to the examination if they have not done proper revision. If you are revising the concept perfectly, you will have a lot of confidence. You go to the exam hall or you face the exam with lot of confidence, knowing that yes, I can do this. So that really reduces your anxiety and the tension in the examination. So revision is very, very important. Those who are going to the examination without revision is not suggestible. Always, whatever the topics you have covered so far, suppose you have covered only 60% of the syllabus so far, as we were telling you, the three of us telling you, the last 3 months is very crucial for you. I suggest, all of you suggest that these last 3 months must be utilized for revision and for mock test practice. Why? Because you don't have much time. If you keep covering the syllabus, where is the time to revise? If you are not going with perfection to the examination, you may not answer all the questions. Out of 65 questions, how many questions you answer is more important. Isse zyada, how many questions correctly you have answered is more important, because there is a negative marking also. So to answer the questions correctly, you have to have that confidence that yes, I have done perfect. To do so, you need the perfect revision, to recall, to remember, to reduce your anxiety, to be confident in the examination. These are the 3 reasons why you should revise the concepts. So learning is not only important, learning is obviously important. That's how you have to do. Abhinav Sir has explained you. Now it is also important, whatever you have read, you have to revise. See, we have been telling this many times. Again, I am telling you, reason is many times we tell, but students will focus more on completing the syllabus. But very, very important that how much syllabus you have covered is important. But out of that, how much you are perfect with, that comes only with revision. So instead of covering 100%, if you are at 60% or 70%, be perfect with that 60-70%. That also gets you definitely a rank. As you all know that GATE is not a vast syllabus. It is a limited syllabus, but depth is more. So you have to be perfect whatever you learn. Now let's go to the smart way of learning the revision strategy. So how to revise? Yes, we all understood that revision is very important, but how to revise? What are the steps? So let me break it into again 3 steps. First step is to make a short notes. Whenever you are reading, you keep writing a short notes of each and every subject of your own. Don't ask or don't take somebody's short notes. What is short notes? I'll tell you 2 points here. What is short notes? Short notes is nothing but the points what you write it in a separate notes of that particular subject that covers the important points of the syllabus or important points of the concepts which you don't know. Short notes doesn't mean that every running notes, every class notes. No, class notes is different and short notes is different. What is the difference between short notes and the class notes? Class notes, you keep writing whatever faculty is teaching or whatever you are reading, you are making your own running notes. But what is short notes? You are filtering that class notes into the smaller part. How? You have to write the short notes with only the points you don't know. Suppose you have written 10 points. Out of 10 points, you feel that the 2 points are very important. You put it in the short notes. Out of 10 points, you feel that 1 point you are not able to remember every time. Every time you are forgetting that. You put that in the short notes. While solving some numericals, if you find any question is so important, you found that that question is something new. You have not seen that question, a variety of question. Put that in the short notes. While solving the questions, if you find any question answered wrong, you answered but it is wrong. Now you are not aware of that question. Then come to short notes. Bring that question into short notes. Why? All such points which you don't know, which you are feeling that important, which you are making mistakes, putting it the short notes so that it is easy for you to revise. It is difficult for you to revise the entire syllabus. How many subjects? More than 10 subjects. In some branches 10, some branches of engineering it is more than 10 subjects. How it is possible to revise the entire concept? It takes a lot of time. So you have to filter. First you learn and then write the class notes. from class notes to filter that into short notes. So how much time it takes to learn only the unknown things? Very less. So keep writing the short notes and revise the short notes. You keep revising the short notes. Just read it, practice it once again, practice it once again. So only if you have 10 subjects of syllabus, then there should be 10 short notes. Then you revise them. It takes not hardly a day or two for every subject. So it is easy for you to revise this way. So making a short notes and revising through short notes is very important. And again, once again, I emphasize what you have to write it and what you have to revise, the things which you don't know, the things which you feel very important, the things which you made mistakes. Suppose you are writing a mock test. Out of 65 questions, let's say you answered 50. Out of 50, let's say 10 questions you made wrong. You put those 10 questions here so that you will understand next time that yes, I have answered this wrong, and now I know that this is the right way to answer. And the rest of the 15 questions which you have not answered, also see why you have not answered. Put them here if you don't know. So that way you have to revise the things. The second point in the revision strategy is highlight the important points. Just now I told you, whatever the points when you are learning, when you are attending the class, listening to the class, reading the textbook, if you find any new point in any textbook, see, generally we suggest three, four different textbooks or class notes or the running notes. While going through that, if you find any point is important, maybe some points sometimes maybe not covered or you must have not understood, later you can understand. Once you understand that, if you feel that it is important, just revise those points by highlighting them. Highlight the important points so that it is easy for you to revise. And then the last point is keep practicing more and more. Whatever the points you have noted down, highlighted, or whatever the points you noted down in the short notes, you keep revising them. You just repeat it again and again. So practice makes man perfect. So you keep practicing it. The unknown things, you have filtered the points which you have not known, and you have made a short notes, and you have highlighted important points, and then keep revising them. You will become perfect. So that is how you need to do this. So this is the way, simple 3 steps way. Filter them, practice them, highlight them, and keep practicing again and again. That is the way how you can become master in those topics you learned. So this is the best way to go for the next step of your preparation. So already we have covered, Abhinav sir covered the coverage of syllabus, how you have to cover, and you have to revise. Once you cover the syllabus and you revise, now you have to practice the mock test, how to improve your percentage, how to improve your performance in the examination. That will be covered by Rakesh sir again. And at the end of this, after Rakesh sir session, we have a big announcement. We'll come again and we'll show you what is the big announcement for today, and we'll take the questions also. Come on, Rakesh sir.
Thank you so much, MN sir. Okay guys, so already I think students were worried and interested about, I was able to read a comment also. Yes, Venkat is asking about the same. You are, making many errors in the mocks, and that is the time, you make errors in the mocks, and that 1 or 2 error or 1 or 2 bad mock test, makes your preparation slow and sluggish. So this is already addressed. So coming to the third point, how to maximize your marks in the test series, right? Especially in the mock test, okay? Because you might have given several topic wise and subject wise tests. Let's focus on this crucial time regarding to the mock test. And this is a portion where you feel, guys, just remember that mocks are just a practice. Okay, it's just like practice warm-up matches, right? You have to actually perform in the GATE examination. So first of all, don't worry that there will be ups and downs always in the mock test. And what are the reasons for this ups and down? I'm going to tell you that. So first, let's get started. Why you score low in the mocks. Number 1, first of all, you keep worrying about poor score. And actually, this is the reason many students don't even appear in the mock. What happens if I score low? Guys, GATE is around 70-80 days ahead. Don't worry. Even if you score 30% right now, you will at least come to know what is the factor missing in that 70%. At least you will come to know your ground reality. And because of 1 or 2 poor performance, you have developed the negative self-talks. You keep cursing yourself. One test bad went, so I cannot perform good. Automatically your next test will not be good, because you are lacking the confidence among yourself, and one lack of confidence keeps on propagating in the other test also. And that is what is the point I'm again telling. You are giving too much importance on one single test. Give the importance to the final gate exam, but before that it is all practice. Achha, one more thing let me tell you. When you choose any test series, okay, there may be 10, 15, 20 mock tests. IIT has to make only one paper. Yeah, maybe two paper, like for branches like civil mechanical, but for ECE, EE, they have to make only one paper. So they will be making a very optimized type of paper. But when anybody is designing a test series, and suppose I have to design a test series, maybe I am making 20 mock tests for you. Definitely there will be some test in which the subjects are not that distributed as GATE exam is. There may be one or two subjects having more weightage, one or two subjects having less weightage. Suppose by chance you are weak in two subjects, and those two subjects are are fully loaded in that mock test. Of course you score low, right? Or what happens, because I have to make several mock tests, one or two mock tests will be very difficult, one or two mock tests will be very easy. Right. So that is why, your marks keeps on shuffling. That's not a very big reason to worry here. Moving on to the next is, you said in the very beginning, 3 months more to go. You have not completed the syllabus. Even though if you have completed a portion of syllabus, revision is still pending, and without revision, you can't think of becoming a topper, at least because you have studied several topics from the past 4-6 months, but you have forgotten. Okay, you have forgotten. Unless and until you are able to revise and you are able to implement the topics, you will not be able to score good. And at this point, you set high expectation. Right now only I should start getting 70, but you get 40. I think it is still decent if you are getting 40 right now, but your expectation was 70. You are demotivated, and then you start disappearing from the mock test. Right? Now, this is one of the very crucial reasons right now why you don't score in the mock, is that maybe many students don't have that 3-hour patience. Many students do not have that 3 hours of patience, right? Attending a class is okay. Between the class, you may take a pause, right? You may go and have tea. You may do whatever you want, right? Practicing a sheet of paper is simple. You may practice for 30 minutes. You may practice for 1 hour. If you get tired, if you get bored, you can, maybe go and chit chat for 5 minutes and come back. But in the test, you can't do that. 3 hours means continuously you're sitting for 3 hours. That too, it's not an offline examination. It's a computer-based examination. Maybe many students just lose their patience. They don't have the habit. And that is why the mocks are going to teach you that habit. So initially, you don't have this habit, the 3 hours habit. And that is why you lose marks. Okay. And a very big reason is, again, virtual calculator. Maybe you're practicing with scientific calculator. Again and again, I say, if you are still practicing with scientific calculators, it's like apne pair pe kulhadi maar rahe ho. You are just ruining your performance. You are just ruining your preparation. On one side, you build up your concepts. You keep learning so many things. On the other side, you are not following the proper strategy for exam. So it's like a leakage in your preparation, and that leakage will drain your preparation. So be very alert about this. Okay, be very alert about this. Rahul, 40-50 marks right now is still decent. You'll just practice more and more, try to learn your mistakes. Now, these are some psychological mistakes. We will actually come to the real mistakes that you might be coming. But yeah, very important to know what is the psychology behind the mock test. Let's move ahead, guys. Okay, and this is what I suggest. Looking into all the points, I'll just suggest one thing. Guys, do not overreact. One bad performance, do not overreact. Even one very good performance also, do not overreact, and do not be overwhelmed that you are going to be a topper. Mock test marks will never decide that you are going to be a topper or not, right? Yeah, they are little bit related. Okay, but not one mock test. If you have consistently performed in 10 mock tests, then you can call yourself in a good zone. Okay, or if you are consistently performing poor in 10 mock tests, then that is the reason to worry. 1 or 2 mock tests, even 3-4 mock test marks cannot decide anything. Anything means anything. So that is why whether you score good or bad, do not overreact. First of all, take it is a warm-up match. It is a practice. You are doing practice. अगर practice को देख के overreact करोगे तो गेट में क्या करोगे? गेट में तो परेशानी हो जाओगे. गेट तक जाते जाते गिव अप कर दोगे, और वो आप लोग को नहीं करना है. गेट तक अपने पेशेंस को बना के रखना है, अपने ट्रस्ट को बना के रखना है. That is the biggest thing you are going to have. You should be having. Okay. So stop comparing with others. Do not overreact. Okay. So let me again highlight what is the intent of giving the mocks. What are the intents? Once you understand the intent, your marks will automatically come on the approach, come on the line. Number one intent, right? To be familiar with the GATE exam interface. I told you many students do not have the patience of sitting for 3 hours. Okay, they don't know, after 1.5 hours, they start feeling sleepy. You start feeling bored. मन करता है कहीं चले जाओ, but timer will not stop according to you. Okay, the timer will keep going. You're not able to concentrate, especially because it's a computer-based examination. So many factors will keep coming. So you have to be familiar with the GATE exam interface. Number one important point. Okay, number two important point is, okay, you may have given topic-wise and subject-wise test. You might have scored good also. Scoring in a single subject in GATE, I don't think it's a big task, because individually, the level is not that high, I believe. Okay, but the biggest problem with the GATE is the syllabus. 10 to 12 subjects in one single paper. This 3 hours is going to test 10, 12 subjects. It is not a one subject examination. So, when you appear in a mock test, you are appearing in 10, 12 marks, 10, 12 subjects exam together. If you are scoring low, you will go and analyze why you scored low. If you scored low, there may be 2 or 3 or 4 subjects, okay, which determined why you scored low. Maybe you scored 0 or 1 or 2, like very less marks in some subjects. This will give you analysis of your weak subjects compared to the other, so that you can go and overcome those weaknesses, or you can revise more, right? Like some revision techniques mentioned by MN Sir. So those revision techniques has to be applied more to the weak subjects, but you have to come to know when you're giving the exam of these 10 subjects. Number 3 important mind is the time management. Maybe you're knowing everything. Okay, maybe you're knowing everything. Many students say, sir, अगर 5 घंटे का एग्जाम होता ना, मैं तो टॉपर बन जाता. But is it the reality? The reality is GATE is going to be 3 hours, exact 180 minutes examination. Exactly at the end of 180 minutes, the timer will stop. Not even 1 extra second you get. Right? So don't put up this logic कि sir अगर 5 घंटे का एग्जाम होता तो मैं टॉपर होता. No. Right? You have to be topper in this 3-hour examination only. So when you give several mock tests, you come to know how you have to manage your time. Whether, now listen to a very important point. Some of you might be very good in aptitude. Some of you might be very good in technical. So what you have to attempt first? Technical. See, GATE, you have to score out of 100. There is no sectional cutoff. Okay, if you are very good in aptitude, open the aptitude tab first. If you are good in technical, open the technical tab first. In the technical also, what subject you are strong? First maths or first core technical, right? Like mechanical civil, they may feel कि यार SOM पढ़ा है, SOM में ज़्यादा marks score करेंगे. You can start attempting the questions of SOM. Right now the questions are jumbled, but still you can, little bit select the questions. Or maybe ECW students are thinking they will score more in network and control. You can start choosing with that. Right? Maybe initially you don't know where you will score full. That is why I'm telling you, appear in mocks. If you appear in 3-4 mocks, now you will come to know which area is more scoring for you. Acha, whether I should appear in 1 marks or 2 marks first. Okay, some of the students and some of the toppers have chosen the 1 mark strategy. Some of the toppers have chosen 2 mark strategy. Listen to all, but make your own strategy. Okay, ऐसा नहीं है कि last year All India Rank 1 told that he appeared 2 marks question first, I will apply that. No, you have to give minimum 10-15 marks and then you will come to know what is working more for you. Right? So whether you have to appear in 1 marks first, 2 marks first, whether you should appear general aptitude, whether you should appear technical, what you have to appear. That is what you have to manage. And then after making all this strategy, are you able to complete the paper on time? At least whatever you know. There may be 3, 4, 5 questions which you don't know at all. No problem. But whatever you know, are you able to cover on time? Let me tell you one more secret. One more. Unless and until the paper is extremely difficult, let me discard that situation. But for a normal GATE paper, 3 hours are not required. 3 hours are not required if you have practiced really good. Around 2 hour 30 minutes or 2 hour 40 minutes max. I also finished my paper in 2 hour 30 minutes. I got All India Rank 9. Last 30 minutes was only for reviewing my paper. Okay, कोई गलती तो नहीं कर दिया, कोई क्वेश्चन छूट तो नहीं गया, राइट? कोई कैलकुलेशन एरर तो नहीं कर दिया जल्दबाजी में. It happens because it is a pressure. It is a utter test of pressure. That particular day, na exam day, rather than concept, it is more like your mental pressure test. So you should have last 20, 25, 30 minutes margin to recheck, reevaluate your paper. Something is missed, some calculation error, etc., etc., etc. So that exam, that is very much important. And right, so this time management will come up. And the fourth and very important point is the mock test will tell you analysis of the mistakes. What mistakes? Let me quickly tell you. I have told you this earlier also. Right, you have scored low. One was the weak subject area. You have scored low. One possibility is you have attempted 65 questions. You got to know 2 or 3 questions are of the concepts you didn't know. आपको तो लग रहा था syllabus हो गया है, but after mock you come to know that concept is unknown. Your duty is go refer to that concept, study. Now, sometimes what happens, you have studied a concept once. एक बार class attend किया है, but you have not done the enough practice. And once you miss out on the practice part, easily you forget the formula. Right? Formula कब भूलते? जब practice नहीं किया. You have read the formula once, but it is not practice. So you have forgotten at the run time, at the exam time. Right? So you have to practice more. Right? Your practice is also perfect, but But hurry, timer, tick-tock. One side, you're solving the question. One side, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. That timer is running. And because of that, we make the calculation error. Right. Our system is perfect now. Third case. Concept is clear. Formula अच्छे से याद है. My calculation is also clear. But if you give the wrong input to this brain, wrong input will produce wrong output. So sometimes what happens in hurry, you make the data also known as the reading error. You read the question wrong. Everything inside the system, your brain is perfect, but you gave wrong input, you get wrong output. How will you come to know? Once you appear in the examination and etc. हो जाती है छोटी mistake. Once you go and appear, then you come to know कि अरे ऐसा हो सकता था. And I'll just suggest one more thing at the last. Maintain a test series register for 2-3 different things. One, always note down your mistakes. Once you note down na कि last time I made a reading error. Once it is written, एक बार कोई चीज लिख लेते हो. When you go to the next mock test, it is always hammered in the brain कि oh, I made a reading error. I have to be very cautious in this examination. Number 2, as I told you, there are some concepts which you come to know were unknown to you. Yeah, there is some new techniques you learned. Please record all those techniques. Otherwise, you will forget. So maintain a test series register separately. And with this, just I'll summarize and we'll come to the announcement. So always have a plan. As I told you, that time management plan, what to do first, aptitude or 1-mark question or 2-mark question. According to your plan, make your targets, right? Right now, how much % syllabus is completed? Right now, my target is 40 marks. Don't set high expectations initially. Abhi 40 number bhi aata hai to bahut hai. You will make expectation of 70, you score 40 and you're demotivated. No. Make your plan according to your syllabus completion step, right? After appearing in the test, do the self-analysis of the mistakes you have done. Okay, do the self-assessment. Respect yourself. Whatever you are doing is best. Respect yourself. Don't curse yourself and stick to the plan. One mock test went bad, you change the plan. No. At least if you have made a plan, make it go for at least 5 marks. If it is not working for even 5 marks, then you might think of changing. But don't keep on changing the plan after every single mock test. Stick to a plan. Right? So, now I once again invite MN Sir, Abhinav Sir, again with me to give you a big announcement that is going to be fruitful in your future preparation, whether it is GATE 23 aspirant, GATE 24 aspirant or engineering services aspirant. Sir, what is that big announcement?
Big announcement is this, guys, that most of you already knowing, those who are following us from last 1 week, that the Hindi channel, जो हिंदी वाला चैनल था वो अब कन्वर्ट हो गया है डेडिकेटेडली फॉर सिविल एंड मैकेनिकल. तो जितने भी सिविल और मैकेनिकल के स्टूडेंट्स थे या एग्जी के स्टूडेंट्स थे, उनको सारा कंटेंट वेदर इट इज इन हिंदी, वेदर इट इज इन इंग्लिश, वो हिंदी वाले चैनल में मिलेगा.
और सर एक कंफ्यूजन स्टूडेंट्स के माइंड में था जो मैं आई वाज एबल टू सी इन द कमेंट्स ऑफ द प्रीवियस सेशंस आल्सो, कि जैसे आपने बोला कि हिंदी का जो चैनल है वो मैकेनिकल सिविल एग्जी के लिए डेडिकेट हो गया है और वहां पे क्लासेस हिंदी में होती थी. जो हमारा बहुत सारा स्टूडेंट्स है जो इंग्लिश को फॉलो करता है, तो क्या मैकेनिकल सिविल के इंग्लिश के स्टूडेंट को अब कोई कंटेंट नहीं मिलेगा?
सर जो हिंदी वाला चैनल था वो सिविल और मैकेनिकल के दोनों लैंग्वेज उसी में होंगे. सिविल मैकेनिकल का हिंदी, सिविल मैकेनिकल का इंग्लिश, सब उसी हिंदी वाले चैनल में होगा.
You got that correct, guys. So it is a branch wise channel now. Whether you want to see English sessions, वो भी मिलेगा same channel. You get the same English channels. Okay, you get Hindi sessions also on the same channel.
Dheeraj sir, Ravindra Thube sir, Chandrasekhar sir, all will be teaching on that Hindi channel now. और जो आपका बायजूस एग्जाम ग्रेट एंड ESE इंग्लिश वाला चैनल था, वो अब डेडिकेटेडली होगा EE इलेक्ट्रिकल, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और कंप्यूटर साइंस स्टूडेंट्स के लिए. चाहे उनकी हिंदी की क्लासेस हो या इंग्लिश की क्लासेस हो, सारे उसी में चलेंगे. तो इन शॉर्ट, जो बड़ा सब्सक्राइब वाला चैनल था वो अब इलेक्ट्रिकल, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और कंप्यूटर साइंस के लिए है, और जो अच्छा वाला था वो सिविल और मैकेनिकल के लिए. सॉरी, अच्छा नहीं, जो आपके पास हिंदी वाला चैनल था.
राइट. So guys,
that's nice. Always it is for the benefit of the students. We have been receiving so many comments from the students and inputs from the students that some students may be missing some sessions by some faculty. Some sessions they are interested, but because of language barrier they are missed. So we want to have all the branch, all the mechanical sessions, whether it is Hindi or English, will be available in one channel. All the content of electrical, electronic, computer science, whether it is Hindi or English, will be in one channel. So this is how the bifurcation is. So GATE English channel was there, now is changing to EC, electrical, IN and CS. The Hindi channel which was there, GATE Hindi channel, is now changing to mechanical, CE and XE exclusively. So all the branch wise bifurcation has happened and students will get benefited with the all types of sessions, whether series is different or language is different, faculty are different, everything is available in one platform. That's the benefit of the students. Yeah, few more benefits.
Few
you
more
can see.
benefits, Abhinav sir, quickly.
ओके
you can-
देखो, एक तो सबसे बड़ा बेनिफिट ये है ना कि अब आपको सिर्फ रेलिवेंट नोटिफिकेशंस मिलेंगे। अर्लियर क्या था कि उस चैनल पर 4-5 ब्रांच और थी, सिविल वाले चैनल पे आपके पास मैकेनिकल, इलेक्ट्रिकल, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स वो सारे थी, तो आपको कुछ नोटिफिकेशन ऐसे मिलते थे जो आपके सिलेबस ओरिएंटेड नहीं थे। तो अब आपको मोर ओरिएंटेड आपकी नोटिफिकेशंस मिलेंगी, जो जिस ब्रांच से आप रिलेटेड हैं वही ब्रांच का नोटिफिकेशन मिलेगा। और बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हमारे ऐसे भी थे जो हिंदी लैंग्वेज भी जानते थे, जो इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज भी जानते थे, और उनको दोनों चैनल पे फॉलो करना पड़ता था, क्योंकि कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स वो किसी टीचर से इंग्लिश चैनल में पढ़ते थे और कुछ सब्जेक्ट वो किसी टीचर से हिंदी चैनल में पढ़ते थे। अब उनको सारे टीचर, चाहे वो मैकेनिकल हो चाहे सिविल हो, एक ही चैनल पे मिल जाएंगे। सिमिलरली आपके साकेत सर थे, आशु डांगरा सर थे, वो भी सारे के सारे आपको, अंकित जोशी सर आपको इलेक्ट्रिकल वाले चैनल पे मिल जाएंगे सारे के सारे, अलॉन्ग विद राकेश सर एंड अदर टीचर्स दोज हु आर ऑलरेडी टीचिंग देयर। ठीक है, तो एक बार कमेंट करके बताना कि आपको कैसा लगा ये डिसीजन, आपको अच्छा लगा, आपको अब एक ही चैनल पे सारा कंटेंट मिल जाएगा। आर यू हैप्पी? प्लीज लेट मी नो इन द कमेंट सेक्शन फटाफट से। और सारी टीम हमारी बायजूस एग्जाम प्रेप की आपके पास आगे आ रही है। उससे पहले एक और अपॉर्चुनिटी है जो राकेश सर आपको बताएंगे, इलेक्ट्रिकल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के आपके चैंपियन।
Yes. So now guys, since it is branch wise channel, so let me tell you that immediately we are starting a GATE 2023 free mega crash course, right? But what is the details of the crash course, right? What all will it cover? How it is going to benefit to you, right? We are the entire team, as you are able to see, the entire ECEE team. Muninder sir, Ankit Joshi sir, Ashu Jhangra sir, Ashutosh Saxena sir, myself Rakesh Talreja, Sanjay Rathi sir, Saket Verma sir and Fanindra sir. All of us are coming live tonight at 9 p.m. on the ECEE channel, which was earlier the English channel, right? And we are going to come live and tell you all the details, the schedule, the strategy, and how important this crash course is going to be, right? If you have studied once and you want to quick revision, this is going to help you. If you are one of the self-study student and you need to prepare, okay, in less amount of time, with most important and most beneficial topics, this series is going to help you. What is there in the bank for computer science? Right. So first of all, our computer science champions, Anil Prasad sir, DB Sridhar sir, Satya sir, and again myself, we are going to come live and we are going to tell you how you can now score. Is it still possible in computer science to go ahead for 75 plus marks? And there is a crash course for computer science also that is going to be revealed in this session, and this is tonight at 10:30 p.m. Save the time. If you are computer science students, you can come live at the 10:30 p.m. What is there in the bank for mechanical civil, Abhinav sir?
तो दोस्तों, हम आपके पास एक नई सीरीज लेके आएंगे। वो सीरीज क्या होगी, कैसे आपको बेनिफिट देगी, किस टाइम पे होगी, किस ड्यूरेशन में होगी, वो सारा हम आपको बताएंगे आज 9 PM पर, जहां पर मैं, जोशी सर, रिचा मैम और साहू सर सारे पहली बार यूट्यूब में एक साथ आएंगे। कितने बजे? 9 बजे आज, हिंदी वाले चैनल पे जो अब कन्वर्ट हो चुका है CE, ME और EXE चैनल पर। तो पहली बार आज चारों हम एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म पर, एक ही स्क्रीन पर आपको देखेंगे 9 PM पर। और इसके बाद, और वहां पे हम डिस्कस क्या करेंगे सर, एक थोड़ा सा पीछे जाना, उसमें हम डिस्कस क्या करेंगे कि अगर आप अभी तक 15 या 20% सिलेबस ही कवर किए हो, बहुत एम्पल अमाउंट ऑफ सिलेबस कंप्लीट नहीं किए हो, तो कितने मार्क्स आ सकते हैं आपकी, कितनी रैंक आ सकती है। एक रियलिस्टिक आपको टारगेट हम आपको दिखाएंगे कि क्या अचीव किया जा सकता है अब से पढ़कर भी, या जिनका भी सिलेबस बहुत कम हुआ है। उसी के बाद आगे चलते हैं, यहां से रवि दुबे सर, चंद्रशेखर सर, सोनू सर, धीरज सर, सूरज गोपी सर, पूरी टीम, पूरी कमांडो फोर्स आज आपके सामने आएगी हिंदी वाले चैनल पे, दैट इज कन्वर्टेड नाउ टू CE, ME और EXE चैनल पर 8:45 PM पर। और वहां पर आपको बताएंगे कि अब से जो मैकेनिकल के स्टूडेंट्स पढ़ना स्टार्ट करते हैं, जिनकी प्रिपरेशन 20% 30% सिलेबस से भी कम है, वो कितना मार्क्स, कितना रैंक गेट 2023 में एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं। तो पहली बार एक ही स्क्रीन पर, एक ही चैनल पर आप देख सकते हैं सारे के सारे मैकेनिकल के फैकल्टीज को एक साथ, फर्स्ट टाइम ऑन द हिस्ट्री ऑफ बायजूस एग्जाम प्रेप ऑन वन स्क्रीन। इसके बाद ये हैं कोई, और ये आपको कह रही हैं ऑल द बेस्ट। अच्छा, एक चीज सर मैं कहना हूं बच्चों से, प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रेटेजी फॉर 7 मंथ्स, प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रेटेजी फॉर 6 मंथ्स, फिर बच्चा देखता है प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रेटेजी फॉर 5 मंथ्स, प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रेटेजी फॉर 4 मंथ्स। मैं इन सारे सेशंस को खराब नहीं कह रहा हूं। पता है रैंक कौन लाता है इनमें से? वो रैंक वो बच्चा लाता है जो एक बार देख के स्ट्रेटेजी, उस प्लान को देख के एग्जीक्यूट करने पर उतर जाता है। बहुत सारे बच्चे क्या करते हैं, 7th मंथ वाला स्ट्रेटेजी भी देखेंगे, फिर 6 वाला भी, फिर 4 वाला भी, फिर 3 वाला भी, और फिर मैं भी बनाऊंगा 10 दिन पहले एग्जाम से, जिसमें कहूंगा हाउ टू गेट ऑल इंडिया रैंक 1 स्टडीइंग वन नाइट। वो भी देखने आओगे तुम, है ना? तो एक स्ट्रेटेजी वाला सेशन देख लिया, उसके बाद एग्जीक्यूट करने पर उतर जाओ। ठीक है, यूट्यूब का थोड़ा सा ये ड्रॉबैक है कि बच्चे बहुत ज्यादा भावुक हो जाते हैं। आपने एक बार प्लान देख लिया, अब उतर जाओ एग्जीक्यूशन पे। एग्जीक्यूशन कहाँ होगा? इन्हीं चैनल्स पर, ठीक है। वो एग्जीक्यूशन कैसे होगा, कैसे हम आपको कंटेंट देंगे आपके पास CME चैनल पे, आज रात को बताएंगे। इलेक्ट्रिकल की टीम भी सारी एक साथ आएगी, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स की भी, सिविल की भी, मैकेनिकल भी, और मचा देंगे दोस्तों, ठीक है। तो राकेश सर, बच्चे कह रहे हैं कि कोई शायरी अगर आप कह दें।
Sir, that is I am very poor at. Abhinav sir.
That is very important. Not only just telling you that how to get a rank of this in this duration, we are here to execute that also. That is very important. If we are saying that how to get a very good rank in last 3 months, what are the things to be done in last 3 months, we are going to show you that how we have to do it, and we are getting it done in the same channel and in the same platform. That is very important. So anybody can say anything, but doing is very important. So that we are doing it here. Very important for you guys to note. All the very best, guys. Rakesh, from your side.
So I think, sir, we are done. Let's now, connect back to the students. Once again, let me repeat. ECEEIN students, you have to join live tonight at 9 p.m. to know all the details of the crash course. That is going to benefit. And yes, some of you are asking regarding to the marathon. Yes, marathons will also be coming up for all the branches, but that is going to come up in, somewhere later December or January. But there will be the regular marathon, the, one of the very prime product that we have always displayed on the YouTube.
सिविल का टाइम भी बताओ सर।
Coming. So ECEEIN at 9 p.m. Then Civil Champions with Abhinav Sir, Joshit Sir, Richa Madam and Satyajit Sahu Sir. You also have to join live on the Mechanical Civil channel at 9 p.m. Mechanical Soldiers, right? All the entire mechanical team is going to address you and tell you the new series and the strategy going now forward. 8:45 p.m. on the Mechanical Civil channel, and Computer Science Champions on the ECEEIN CS channel. You have to join live at 10:30 p.m. Right? Okay. So last and once again in the increasing order: Mechanical 8:30 p.m. Civil, Electronics, Electrical 9 p.m. मतलब Civil separate, ECEEIN separate.
Channels are different.
Channels are different. Computer Science 10:30 p.m. Right? So guys, excited to see you. Hope you are also excited.
Sir,
One more clarification I want to give you that now both the language sessions will happen. English sessions also will happen. Hindi sessions also will happen, but on the same channel as per CME and as per EC Electrical CS and IN. So in the same channel, both the type of language will be.
Pashupuleti Raja, see, I suggest you definitely go for PYQs and test series. मतलब going to the exam hall without PYQs and test series is never suggestible, right? Maybe थोड़ा कम कर पाओगे, but please do it. If you are not able to solve 20 years PYQ, go for at least 10 years PYQ, right? And you have to go with the test series. At least minimum 5-7 mock test. Right. I usually suggest 15-20, but time कम है तो इतना तो कर लेना. But without that, please don't dream of going into the exam hall.
अरुण सर कह रहा है वो प्यार ही क्या जिसमें शादी हो जाए. अरुण, that is my copyright. Okay. So देखो students, work hard in silence. Let success makes the noise. और एक और चीज याद रखना, कट ऑफ आप क्लियर कर पाते हैं कि नहीं, कट ऑफ से कितना दूर रह पाते हैं, वो सब अलग चीज है. लेकिन जिस दिन आप एग्जाम दे के आएंगे, कट ऑफ क्लियर होती है नहीं, वो अलग बात है, वो मार्च की बात है. लेकिन जिस दिन आप फरवरी में एग्जाम दे के आएंगे, अगर आपने जितना भी पढ़ा है ना, जितना भी सिलेबस कंप्लीट किया है ना, उसको आप कन्वर्ट कर ले जाते हैं, तो दैट इज बहुत अच्छा एक पॉजिटिव फीलिंग आपको आएगा. दैट इज मच मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन क्लियरिंग द कट ऑफ इन द मार्च. तो वो एक फीलिंग ना आपको एग्जाम के जस्ट बाद आएगा, वो उसी को आएगा जिसने मेहनत किया होगा. कि जितना भी मेहनत किया, मैंने 70%, 85%, 60% उसको कन्वर्ट किया है कि नहीं किया है. ठीक है. और एक और चीज सर, जब मैं पढ़ रहा था ना, तो कभी बहुत सारे मेरे दोस्त थे जिनको लगता था कि आप क्यों पढ़े, 3 महीने में तो गेट नहीं होगा. उन सबको मैं एक चीज बताना चाहता हूं कि ये कट ऑफ है. आप अभी नहीं पढ़ रहे हो, आप यहाँ के यहीं हो. अगर आप पढ़ते हो तो हो सकता है कट ऑफ क्लियर हो जाए, हो सकता है कट ऑफ के पास आ जाओ. ठीक है. तो अगर कट ऑफ के पास भी आ गए ना, तो जो फिर मार्च में एग्जाम होंगे, अप्रैल में होंगे, बार की या स्टेट सर्विस या HPCL, उनके लिए आपको बहुत कम गैप क्लियर करना पड़ेगा. तो बेटर है कि आप यहीं पे रहो कि अब 3 महीने में कुछ नहीं होगा, ऊपर चढ़ना स्टार्ट कर जाओ. गेट क्लियर हो गया तो बहुत अच्छी बात, नहीं तो कट ऑफ के बहुत पास आ जाओगे. दैट विल हेल्प यू फॉर अदर एग्जाम्स अदर देन गेट. दैट विल बी हैपन इन मार्च, अप्रैल, मई, जून, जुलाई. सही है क्या?
It's a journey. It's very simple. It's a journey. You keep preparing for GATE, and that helps you in clearing other exams as well.
And never take the burden of the journey. It's a journey. It should always be enjoyable. Enjoy your journey. You will reach your destination. Satya, see, 4 subjects are definitely not sufficient for GATE. But yeah, अगर आप अभी start कर रहे हो तो you may not be able to cover up everything, but at least 6-7 subjects you can focus at least.
6-7 subjects, and perfection with those subjects is more than sufficient. Instead of going for 3 more subjects, adding and half of preparation for all the subjects, It's not advisable.
वो सर
Even if you are going for 5
ये
subjects,
हाँ।
but be perfect with that 5 subjects.
ये कैलकुलेशन सिखाया भी है। 90% सिलेबस कंप्लीट कर रहे हो विद 60% एफिशिएंसी 54 मार्क्स आएगा। सिर्फ 80% सिलेबस कवर कर रहे हो पर 90% एफिशिएंसी 72 मार्क्स आएगा, विच इज मच मोर देन दिस। ठीक है, तो दोनों चीज जरूरी है, ना कि ओनली सिलेबस कंप्लीशन बट उसका एफिशिएंसी भी इंपॉर्टेंट है।
No, you just keep on completing. That is what I told you. You keep on completing syllabus, but don't you practice, you don't revise, you get that efficiency.
अभी आप सब YouTube पे हो ना, अब ये सेशन बंद करके फिर किसी YouTube में एंटरटेनमेंट चैनल में चल जाओगे। अब उसको बंद करो, 2 घंटे पढ़ो, 1 घंटे चाहे आउटडोर गेम खेलना आउटडोर गेम खेलो, 1 घंटे पढ़ो, वापस हमको ज्वाइन कर लो 8:45 और 9 PM पर। तब तक के लिए थैंक यू, ऑल द बेस्ट, टेक केयर,
all the very best, and एकदम 4 देना गेट 23 में।
ओके,
थैंक यू।